The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
And welcome into Delaware Live Sports Downstate Game of the Week, provided and powered by 302 Sports. Tonight we have a matchup, a cross-district matchup, as Sussex Central Golden Knights come from Class AAA, head west to take on the Laurel Bulldogs in Class AA. Sussex Central is the reigning Class 3A District 2 champs, and then with a 7-3 record last year. But the Golden Knights, they fell in that semifinal to Cape and Lopin 46-14. Laurel reached the Class AA state tournament last season after winning 2 Class A titles. The Bulldogs fell to Woodbridge 14-7 in the opening round of last year's playoffs. So we have 2 Sussex County traditional powerhouses. We'll get after it tonight. But first, and most importantly, after 2-year hiatus, my broadcast partner Jim Tack is back. Jim, welcome back.
Well, thank you. It was a pretty challenging 2 years with cancer, but all's good. Had a lot of good care. I'm ready to roll.
All right, let's jump right straight to the players to watch, and we're going to start with the Sussex Central Golden Knights. And we'll start with number 6, Jawan Sturgis. Last year, second-team All-State, All-District running back, also a linebacker. This kid, 3 years into the program, he's been a starter for the last 3 years, either on offense or defense. And you've seen him on film when he gets it, when he turns it up north and south. He's a tough one.
One of the things when I looked at Sturgis was that their backs last year, they didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher.
They rarely ever do.
Yeah, but they split it up well. Bell at 739, Sturgis with 586, and Harmon with 654. So for him to stand out like that and then really do a good job on the other side of the ball is outstanding for Central.
Right. All William Harmon needs to score for the Golden Knights is to get the ball. He's done it on offense. He's done it with interception returns. He's done it with kick returns. He only a junior. Now he finds himself in a key role in the backfield for the Golden Knights. Number 7, Will Harmon.
Yeah, and the other thing as we talk about offense is defensively the way that he conducts himself and gets involved with a lot of tackles and sacks. So he's another. They have some real good people sitting there ready to go, and with the disadvantage of the opener, we're not quite sure what could change.
And then finally, Malik Bell, all-state fullback as a sophomore last year. He's also played some defensive end. He was the closest they came to 1,000 yards. Jim, I think he rushed for 709, but he didn't play 10 games last year. He missed part of the season with a collarbone injury. But this is the slimmed down version of Malik Bell. He's lost about 20 pounds, so I don't know if that's going to make him less brutal or brutal and fast.
Brutal and fast. It could be the best. I just think being in the wing T and the way they run it is such an advantage, especially for him. You're just not going to know where he's going to exit from. And that's a big thing. If you're not reading the guards, you're in trouble against the wing T.
Right. Let's talk about the Laurel Bulldogs. And we'll start with, it's been for the last 6 years, there's been a Shockley under center for the Laurel Bulldogs. Now it's Kobe Shockley, his brother, the 4-year starter. You remember him from the 2 state championships games. Kobe, the left-hander. He's second team all-district last year. I still think he has a lot to prove. He is I think he'd like to take his team to a championship just like his brother.
Sure he would. When you have that hanging over your head with
Right.
your brother.
You got to go home to that.
Yeah, and you as the as the coaches from Michigan and those guys all said, you can sit at the big table now.
Right,
if you
right.
get that state championship.
He's I saw him in the pregame with just a T-shirt on, and he is probably maybe one of the bigger, most muscular quarterbacks, which I think is going to be key in the running game. He may be able to shut off some tackles with that kind of build.
Yep.
Let's talk about Joseph Boehner, number 58. He is the second-team All-District on defense last year as a lineman. He moves to linebacker. He's going to be a two-way lineman for Laurel. Also, Jim, he's a 2-time Henlopen Conference wrestling champion at 285 as a freshman and a sophomore.
Say no more. The best teams we ever had were loaded up with wrestlers because of their ability to control their body, their feet, and they bend their hips. And he had 12 tackles for losses and 6 sacks last year. Mm-hmm. Something pretty special.
And then Tate Walls. Not much to say about Tate Walls last year because Tate Walls missed the entire season with a torn ACL, but you may remember, Jim, the last time we saw Tate Walls, he ran for 2 touchdowns in the state championship game against St. Elizabeth.
Well, he's special, and I'm sure they did the rehab and all the things that are necessary. Coming off that, you need to take your first good shot and know that everything's going to stay together in one piece. And so don't be surprised if it just takes him a carry or 2 to get back. I'm sure he'll be outstanding. Your Players to Watch is brought to you by Arenas Deli. Arenas Deli, 6 locations, one in downtown Rehoboth Beach, the original location, Milford and at the airport in Georgetown, Arenas Cafe in Lewis and Rehoboth, and the newest Arenas Pub on Highway 1. Let's get to the X's and O's, Jim, because we don't think we have time for any commercials. A little technical difficulties in the pregame. Let's talk about Laurel. I think for the Bulldogs, what they got to do to be successful tonight, win in the trenches, play discipline, limit the turnovers.
Absolutely. Keep the ball out of their hands. You know, like you said, avoid the turnovers. Win in the trenches. You got to hold on to the ball. You don't want Sussex Central to grab onto that ball and start moving their wing tee. So I think that's really critical.
And for Sussex Central, I got this from you. I'm stealing it, Jim. Stay on schedule, limit the penalties, and as my son says, Sussex Central football, just ground and pound.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of film on them this week from last year, and it's just a machine. And when they follow the pattern in the offense, you're just, again, not sure where they're going to hand it off to. So it's going to be exciting to watch. Early in the season, there have been a couple upsets at times this year already. I was up in Pennsylvania last week. They opened last week there. And same thing, just not sure what you're going to see right away.
Let's get to the turf report here as the captains are on the field. The weather right now, 72 degrees and cloudy. Field condition, excellent, very plush. I walked the field before the game, very plush field tonight. Temperature 72 degrees, a bit cloudy. Winds have been picking up, going dying down, picking up, dying down. And it's time for kickoff, and let's take us to our sponsors for this year, Parkley's Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, Jawan Johnson State Farm, Active Pest Solution. They'll have our pest of the game at the end of the game, Jim.
Okay.
Louis Pizza sponsors our player of the games. Soto Concepts, Arenas Deli, Surf Bagel, Dover Federal Credit Union, and our new sponsor this year, A Precise Touch. And we'll talk about that, but they're going to I got contacted by, you remember the name Sammer & Sam, the kicker from Sussex Central?
No, I do not. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Sammer & A part of A Precise Touch. They will be sponsoring our extra points, field goals, and our kickoffs tonight.
Awesome.
So glad to have them on board. Some other games to watch around the state. Milford at Mount Pleasant. That should be over by now. at First State Military. Cape and Logan Red Line, which I think may be one of the more interesting games on the schedule. Seaford at Woodbridge. Early College at DMA, and Lake Forest Odessa, which you can watch on our other broadcast. So it's time for some high school football. First one back, Jim. And, of course, it doesn't happen without a little bit of excitement for us before the game. This doesn't work and that doesn't work.
I just sat here and didn't say a word.
Yeah, I kept my composure, though. You have to admit, I kept my composure.
You did. There was nothing illegal.
No, exactly. Maybe inappropriate, but not illegal.
No, not even that.
They are making some sort of a dedication. It sounds like a Pop Warner coach, maybe. So I didn't see the coin toss, Jim. I was too busy looking at other things. We're going to cut for a moment of silence here as they're doing some type of dedication. That was Sean Lamb. We're going to take a cut the mics and give you our national anthem. And we're ready for some football. And Jim just got a text from our statistician who's not here tonight, Dave Marvel, away on his anniversary. We want to tell you hello and ready to get back with us next week when we be at Sussex Central. So we'll be seeing these Golden Knights again next week. Dave Marvel, we miss you, but we'll see you next week. And I have to do double duty tonight. So stats may not be as precise as Boxcar. I know that. He is our great stat man.
Yes, does a good job.
So it looks like the Laurel Bulldogs will be kicking off, going from left to right on your screen in the white helmets and all red unis. And the Golden Knights in the blue helmets, all white uniforms. You don't usually see the Golden Knights in all white, but they are today. And they'll be going from right to left. Looks like back deep is Sam Pucci and number 17, Devin Jackson. Kicking is Tate Walsh, the kicker, coming off an ACL injury. How about that?
Wow.
And, folks, the 2024 season is underway. Kicks to Pucci. He's going to take it out about the 15-yard line. Fumbles it, picks it back up. Has an opening in the middle of the field. He ran back one last year. He's going to get it out to about the 36-yard line. First and 10 for the Golden Knights. Let's set the offense for Sussex Central. At the tackles, number 77, Mike Toomey, 78, James Moran. At the guards, 52, Gavin Pratt, 68, Kinder Snyder. The center, 66, Luke Lloyd. The quarterback, number 3, Bradley Chavez. And the running backs, 6, Jawan Sturgis, 7, Will Harmon, and 5, Malik Bell. Your tight end, Joaquin Rodriguez Costa, and the wide receiver, Josiah Johnson. We'll get to the Laurel defense after this play. First and 10 for the Golden Knights. And it's going to be right off the bat. That's going to be Sturgis. Steps out of one tackle. He's going to pick up about, looks like maybe 5 on the play.
Tackle that time by Harmon, number 7.
Here is the Laurel defense. At the ends, Kamani Roberts and Keyshawn Copes. The tackles are Kordai Rodriguez and Narayan Singh. The outside linebackers, Elijah Niblett, Tate Walls. We'll get back to that after this play. First and 10 for the Golden Knights at their own 41. Motion comes with Sturgis, and we're going to get an offsides on Laurel. So let's finish that defense. The inside linebackers, Joseph Baynard, Asante Laughlin. The free safety, Khalid Burton. The corners are Kenyon Littleton and Shakai Parker. By the way, Shakai Parker, he gets his hands on the ball. That kid can fly.
The other thing is really noticeable. Rodriguez Costa. He's a head above everybody.
He stands out. Excellent pitcher.
Yeah.
Excellent pitcher also.
Good size.
And that's going to be a first down for the Golden Knights off the penalty. On our sideline camera tonight is Donald Flowers. Up top is Owen Smith. Owen, next week he'll be doing some sideline reporting for us next week. But, you know, when the first baseman can't make the game, somebody's got to move over, right? First and 10 for Sussex Central. Ball just shy of the midfield. Wing T formation. It's going to be a drop back. Chavez looking to throw. And throws to Josiah Johnson. Incomplete. And I didn't see who had the break up there.
I think it was, let's see, I think it was 15, excuse me. That was 15 with the breakup, Kenyon Littleton.
So second and 10 for Sussex Central, ball at their own 47. Team, I like when you're not a throwing team, throw on first down, take the chance. Chavez under center. Hand off to Bell up the middle, the All-State fullback. Picks up about 2 on the play.
Brought down that time by number 62, Narayan Singh, a senior.
Second and 8 for Sussex Central. Correction, third and 8 for Sussex Central. Pusey flips the formation in the backfield. It's going to be a toss to Bell. Bell's got some running room on the right side. He's down the sideline to about the 30. And he's going to be taken out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he didn't give it 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he was almost at full throttle.
25-yard carry for Bell. So it looks like the 20 pounds difference maybe made him a little faster.
Wow. Yeah, he got out of there pretty quick and was ready to roll.
First down, ball inside the 30, about the 27-yard line. Golden Knights, they're coming out of the huddle quicker than usual. They usually burn up a lot of time. Pusey goes in motion. It's going to be Bell again off the right side. And he just like a pinball just bounces off people, Jim.
Yeah, ran the belly, famous part of the
wing T. Yeah.
Of the wing T. Reverse out, let the halfback lead, and the fullback follow up through the hole.
9-yard carry for Bell. In the booth next to us, Sean Larimore, the superintendent at Laurel. He ran a few bellies back here in the day. Old number 44. He was the all-state fullback for the Laurel Bulldogs back in the 80s. 2nd and 1 for Sussex Central. Ball goes to Bell. Bell puts his head down. Big hit, but he's going to have the first down. Looked like 33.
33.
Tristan Johnson. Going to be enough for the first down. So gain of about 3.
It's the second time they've run that belly on the right side.
1st and 10, ball in the red zone at the 14-yard line. Pucci this time. Gain of about 2.
Tackle that time, Kamani Roberts, number 44. They tried to the left, wasn't successful.
2nd and 8 for Sussex Central. Ball looks to be sitting about the 12-yard line of Laurel. Wing T to the power side. It's going to be a toss to Bell. Bell runs into his own guy, drops the ball, picks it back up. But he's going to lose about a yard on the play.
Yep.
That was number 3, Laughlin on the tackle, Asante Laughlin.
Yeah, they tried to kind of unbalance and load the backfield to that side.
We're going to say no gain on the play. Ball at the 12. 3rd down and 8. Sussex Central's opening possession here. And they're going to take a timeout. Didn't like something there.
Yeah.
We're going to stay here, right here with the action. So Jim, so far Sussex Central kind of being Sussex Central. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, except with Bell go with the 20-yarder.
Yes. Pound and you'll break. First time they had a slot formation, so the flanker is just off the backside of the left tackle.
Sussex Central 7-3 last season. They won the triple Class 3A District 2, beating Cape and Smyrna. And then Cape paid them back in the playoffs in the semifinals with a big win, 46-14.
What a finish for Cape last year.
Right.
Incredible.
And they got an interesting game tonight with, they lost Markai James and Brent Scott, 2 big studs that they lost. Let's see how they rebuild that this year. They were a state finalist team last year. Can they make it back to the state tournament? Third down for the Golden Knights. 3rd and 8. It's going to be the belly again with Bell, and Bell runs it right into the end zone.
Why not?
Touchdown, Sussex Central, yeah.
He had a 20-yarder before and then a 6 or 7, so that's their play. They found something on the right with the belly.
Sussex Central goes up 6-0. And on the kick is number 35. It's Rodney Escobar Gonzalez. Good snap, holds down, kick is up, and it is good. That's good. Extra point brought to you by the A Precise Touch, a construction company over in Lewis, and we'll talk about them here in a little bit. But first, we're going to take a commercial timeout. Your score is Sussex Central 7, Laurel 0.
Southern Delaware Brewing celebrates the casual lifestyle of Sussex County, Delaware with 2 great locations. Visit us at Thompson Island for award-winning beers, burgers, and fried chicken, and one of USA Today's top 10 beer gardens in the United States. Or check us out at Ocean View Brewing for Yelp's best burger in Delaware, award-winning light beers, and happy hour. Both locations are open for lunch and dinner year-round and are serving up great beer, great food, and good times. Southern Delaware.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. Your score, Sussex Central 7, Laurel 0. And this kickoff brought to you again by A Precise Touch. And it's going to be taken by number 1, Tate Walls. Tate Walls has an opening.
What an answer.
Inside the 30, the 20, Tate Walls says, I'm back.
Yeah. Outstanding. Had a great block over here. Nice opening. He read the seam.
Tate Walls with the touchdown for the Laurel Bulldogs. Talk about a guy that missed an entire season with the ACL tear.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Tate Walls. So this extra point is brought to you by A Precise Touch. And that kick is blocked, and the Golden Knights will take a 7-6 lead. So with 6 minutes and 33 seconds to play here in the first quarter, Sussex Central 7, Laurel 6. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations, Dover.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. $7-6 our score, and Sammer and Sam made a good choice sponsoring us tonight. We're only halfway in the first quarter, and he's already had 4 ads plugged. That is their logo. You can find them on Facebook, and we'll talk about them a little bit later here in the first and second half. A Precise Touch brings you this kickoff here in the first quarter. 6:33 to play. Back deep is Pucci and number 17, Devin Jackson. And it's going to be taken by Jackson. Unable to hold on to it, picks it back up. Has some running room, but he's tripped up. And he's going to be 1st and 10 for Sussex Central at about the 30-yard line. I was on the boardwalk about 2 weeks ago, Jim, and a man by Paul Kometz. He used to Pennsylvania guy, played the Buck now. He used to coach here at Laurel and Indian River, and sat down and talked to me for about half an hour. And he said one of the things he told me was, us guys do a good job. He loves watching our football broadcast.
Oh, that's great.
So hello to Paul Kometz out there, former Laurel coach.
Kymani Roberts on the special team tackle, number 44.
First and 10 for Sussex Central, ball at their own 25-yard line. Wing T formation. And it's going to be Harmon this time. Harmon takes that hard right step, turns it up. Maybe a yard, if anything. You know, you talked about pregame, Jim, that Sussex Central didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher. Well, already, first quarter, 4 guys have touched the ball.
Yes. They spread it around. I had Elijah Niblett on the tackle, number 2.
So 2nd and 10 for Sussex Central. Harmon goes in motion, handoff up the middle. Bell puts his head down, but he's hit a second time. That was Laughlin on the first hit in the backfield. So looks like Laurel's wanting to bring the heat, Jim.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to, and obviously they're trying to stop their left side.
So 3rd and 9 here for the Golden Knights. 1 yard gain by Bell.
Yeah, they're stunning a lot. 4-man line.
You know, another player that stands out is number 5, Keyshawn Copes. He much like Rodriguez Costa.
Yes, he's lanky.
He was all district, I think second team all district last year. And there's a reverse, but it is blown up. And the Knights are going to recover it. Probably a big mistake there, Jim, on.
Wait a minute, Benny. I think they're switching. There's a pile of players.
Yeah, number 6 picked it up. Sturgis recovered the fumble. Loss of 21 on the play. But Laurel, Jim, trying to pick it up and return it, probably should have just fell on it there.
Fell on it. They were in a good position.
4:12 to play here, and Rodriguez Costa is on the kick, and he has got a boot. And we're going to have a stoppage. Timeout for the Laurel Bulldogs, and we're going to take one with them, Jim. 7-6 is your score with the Golden Knights in front.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day.
Welcome back. On the punt is Rodriguez Costa. Guess who? Back to return.
Oh, no. Safety.
So Laurel's going to take the lead on the snap. The Dogs go up 8-7. That's just as good as a 2-point conversion, Jim.
Yep.
And they're going to get the ball. So Sussex Central marches down the field on the first drive and scores. Just a calamity of errors now. I mean, they lost 20 yards and then snapped it through the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and they haven't fielded any of the kicks clean.
Mm-mm.
They bobbled up, so something I'm sure they'll be talked about.
So, Jim, I'm sitting here looking at my paperwork. I'm like, oh, darn, I forgot to call the Laurel offense. I'm like, they haven't been on the field yet. We're 4 minutes left in the first quarter. 8-7 they lead, and their offense hasn't even been on the field. I know Joey Jones, very excited to get Tate Walls back. I mean, as a sophomore, he was a key player in their program. Now as a senior, misses a year. And he'll be back along with number 11, Khalid Burton. So they're going to kick it off the tee as opposed to the punt. This kick brought to you by A Precise Touch. And it's going to take by Burton at his 33. Makes a guy miss. Cuts back to the left, has some running room, and gets it out across the 50-yard line into Sussex Central territory. First down for the Laurel Bulldogs, and here is that Laurel offense. At the tackles, Donnell Savage and Joseph Baynard. At the guards, Cordai Rodriguez and Caden Scora. The center, Caleb Rickards. Your quarterback, Kobe Shockley. The running backs, Elijah Niblett, Asante Laughlin, and Tate Walls. And the wide receivers, Jaden Thompson and Khalid Burton. Will set the Sussex Central defense after this play. 6 years of Shockley's running this offense.
That's amazing. That is amazing. 6 years.
Big brother won a couple state titles for the Bulldogs in single A, then they moved up to double A last year, made the playoffs. Shockley under center. Motion comes, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. I believe that's Laughlin. Gain of about 4 on the play. Give him 3 on the play.
I had trouble picking up that. There was one bounced off, another bounced off.
And here's that Sussex Central defense, the defensive tackles, Rodriguez Costa, Chet Furmanek, and Victor Perez. And we'll get the rest of them here after this play. Laurel comes out of the huddle quick. 2nd and call it 7 for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be again up the middle with Laughlin. Ball's on the ground.
Out.
Sussex Central says they have it, and they do. Number 21 on the recovery, Jace Troxler.
Well, all I can say is first week.
Right. Yeah.
First week mistakes.
And then third quarter, we'll be talking about the cramps. Let's finish up that defense. The linebackers, Nazir Jones, Will Harmon, Jabari Herring, Jawan Sturgis, and Sam Pucci in the defensive backs. Turay Jones, Jace Troxler just recovered the fumble, and Isaiah Wooders. 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at their own 43-yard line. Laurel coming with some pressure. Harmon able to get by the defender, and he's going to have pickup of about 4 or 5 on the play.
Yeah,
Second and 5 for Sussex Central, ball at their own 48. We haven't seen much of Bell in the last 2 series. And as I say that, he gets the toss, goes around the right end, and he has a first down, but there is a flag on the play. Probably a hold. The wing T seems to get a lot of hold calls on the edges.
It looks at the time like Laurel stepped people up and went into a 6-2 instead of the 4-4. Maybe trying to get somebody up on the line to stop the movement of those offensive tackles. Unless somebody's going to throw a lot, put people up front.
A hold. So that's going to be 10-yard penalty. So those are the big ones.
You can practice all the situations you want.
Right.
But until the lights are on and it's Friday,
right.
There's a different mood.
2nd and 15 for Sussex Central. Here comes the blitz. Hand off to Harmon. And Harmon's going to get half of it back.
Yeah.
Pick up about 7 on the play. Littleton on the tackle, 3rd and call it 8. And the Knights break the huddle, 3rd down and 8. One pass so far in this game. Still been a long first quarter.
Yeah. We thought we'd be out of here.
Yeah. And as I said, they throw again, throws out into flats. So number 1, Johnson.
Yeah. Hit the drag route, coming across, was cleared out that time. Sturgis.
Gain of 5 on the play. 1st down, Sussex Central. Cross into midfield for the 2nd time this game. Chavez got a little bit of playing time towards the end of the season last year. Talking to Coach Mark Booth, he said just one cool customer. Things just don't seem to bother him.
Now they just flip the front.
Double wing for the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
Harmon goes in motion. Speed sweep. And he's going to be met in the backfield, but he's going to push forward. That was Niblett on the tackle. Yeah, but he's going to push forward for about a yard. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and they slid into a 5-2 that time. which they've not shown, and then blitzed off it. So they had 6 people coming.
Central, they returned 9 starters on offense, Jim.
Wow, I did not realize it was that
9
many.
starters. 2nd and 9 for Sussex Central. Drops back, looks downfield, has a man open. That's Johnson again. Pick above about 14, first down. You know, the wing tee doesn't have a lot of passing in it, but Coach Walls right now has found something in the flats.
Yep.
That's Johnson's 2nd catch of the game.
They've been very right-handed. We always discuss it as coaches, saying, "Now, are we doing that because it's to our sideline?
Right.
It's easier to get the plays in, or are we just a right-handed team?"
Both these coaches would like the neither signals in plays. They're churn the clock types of guys. 1st and 10. Ball at the 33-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff to Sturgis. And I'm not sure he got anywhere.
Again, they have not.
It's Baynard on the tackle. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. The score, Laurel Bulldogs 8, Sussex Central 7. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues.
And welcome back. The start here of the second quarter. That was Tate Walls that went down right at the end of the quarter. And I don't know if he has to come out because the time had ended in the first quarter. But he was the player down.
That's a great question. I don't.
They didn't have to stop the clock for him.
Yeah.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have the halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Dan Rigby designed that. He's a teacher and former coach at Cesar Rodney and Milford. Former wrestling coach. Win the Day Planner.
He's really going pretty hard with that thing.
Yeah, he's done a
several
really good
different
job.
options, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if they have one for retired people.
Get up. Good morning, America.
Well, you know,
nap.
There's some days I can't remember what day of the week it is now that I'm retired. I have no reason to. Second and 10 for Sussex Central. Start of the second quarter. Ball inside the 35. And we're going to get whistles on the play.
They were in a 6-2 again that time.
Right. I don't see a flag down. The whistle came from the side, Judge. Oh, sorry, the back judge. Maybe a timing issue. No, I think he's saying number 1 has to leave.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now the whole team's coming off the field, so I'm not sure what's happening.
6, 7, 8. I'm trying to count players up now. Okay, there's 11.
I guess what they're saying is number 1 had to leave. That's well, so that answered our
I
question.
like your reasoning, though.
Yeah. Power or wishbone by the Golden Knights. Sturgis left side puts the old stiff arm out. There's a flag.
Yeah.
So that's in the it could be any. That could be a hold. That could be a face mask.
Shakai Parker on the tackle. I wonder if he did touch the face mask.
There was 2 flags, so apparently everybody saw it. But it's going to be holding on the Golden Knights and a face mask. So I guess they're going to
offset,
replay second down. Nope, they're going to march them off. Nope, they're going to reset. All right, here we go. I saw the central huddle moving backwards. So we'll do 2nd and 10 again. That was a 9-yard gain negated by the penalty. Dual penalties. And it's going to be Chavez on the keeper. And he's going to go out of bounds after a first down. Gain of about 13 for Chavez.
I had Parker on the tackle. They actually pulled the guards and picked up an extra blocker by having the back out there.
So first down for the Golden Knights, ball right on the 20, so we enter the red zone.
And they like the left.
They're replacing their quarterback and I believe a guard is all they had to replace this year. And that's up the middle. Yeah. Quick hitter there with Bell. Gain of 1.
Baynard on the stop.
Yeah, to give you some perspective, Jim, 5 used to be bigger than 6 last year. Bell used to be bigger than Sturgis.
Wow.
He was a bruising running back. I saw him the other day. I was taking pictures for the players to watch and asking where the rest of them was. He says, I just slimmed down. No answers. 2nd and 9 for Sussex Central. Toss to Bell. Bell's got some running room. He's got the first down. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Interesting. They loaded the backs. They had their backfield to the left.
Gain of about 18 on the play for Bell.
Kind of an unbalanced backfield look with the wing there, the lead halfback and the fullback, and it ran the right play. And again, to the left. You find something, you stay after it until they stop you.
Golden Knights on the goal line. First ball on the 4. That was Sturgis on the carry. It's going to come up just shy.
No, he called touchdown.
Oh, touchdown for Sturgis. 4-yard run. And the Golden Knights take the lead. That one came right into your living room. Courtesy of Donald Flowers, our on-the-field cameraman. And this extra point brought to you by A Precise Touch. On the kick, number 35, Escobar Gonzalez. And good snap, holds down, kick is up. And it's good. Sussex Central jumps back out on top, 14-8. Folks, we'll take a quick commercial timeout at your score here in the second quarter.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries.
And welcome back here to Laurel High School. This kick brought to you by Precise Touch, and flag on the play. Play all sides on the Golden Knights. Got some scores coming in on our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Surf Bagel. Odessa leads Lake Forest 7-0, and Cape Henlopen leads Red Lion 7-0. Some early scores in. And we'll re-kick it. This one, they kick on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Burton at about the 30-yard line. He's got some running room on the left side. Number 21 on the hit, Jace Troxler. So it's going to be Laurel's ball, 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Laurel Bulldogs. They trail 14-8, ball at their own 42. Shockley under center, motion comes to the near side. It's going to be a handoff to number 1, Tate Walls. And Tate Walls puts his head down and pushes the pile a little bit. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play.
Look like Jones on the tackle, number 12. 8 coming in with the assist, Perez.
Second and 5 for Laurel. Approaching midfield. They haven't, other than the kick return, they haven't crossed midfield yet. That's number 2, Niblett on the carry. Picks up about 2. Ball out to close to midfield. 3rd and 3.
Herring had on the stop corner.
Now the Golden Knights, they do replace a lot on defense. I think they only return 2 starters. And Joe Makus, I'm going to screw this name up. I'll get back to it in a second. Is the new defensive coordinator. Oh, Laughlin hit in the backfield for a loss.
Perez.
Loss of 2 on the play. Joe Macaluso, former Wesley player, he's taken over as defensive coordinator for the Golden Knights this year. 4th and 5.
55 came out for Laurel in the line. Banged up a little bit. Caden Chora.
Good snap. Going to get it off. Oh, nice floater. Deep floater. Going down inside of 10. But it's going to go just a little too far.
Yeah, nice kick.
So it kicks it into the end zone. Woodbridge up 24-0 on Seaford. What we got there? First quarter, second quarter?
Second quarter.
And we got those Lake Forest and Odessa. So Sussex Central take over on their own 20. First and 10, 8:14 to play here in the second quarter. And lost him in the traffic there. And it's going to be Bell on the carry. Pickup of 1.
I needed some help there from the PA.
Yeah, he just ran. Yeah.
It was just.
So far, Bell carrying the load for Sussex Central. And it's going to be Bell again. This time he picks up about 4.
And
so they got a thoroughbred, and they're going to ride him.
Yep. Baynard with his 3rd stop of the night. Playing tough on the inside.
Defensive tackle last year, moves to linebacker for this season. 3rd and 5 for Sussex Central. Ball outside their 25-yard line, right around the 26. It's going to be Bell again on the belly. And he's going to carry some tacklers with him, and he's going to pick up about 10 on the cat play. So first down for Sussex Central.
Laughlin, 3 in the tackle. He's at a busy evening. He's at 4 tackles already.
First and 10 for Sussex Central.
It's like a 5-3.
That's going to be Bell again with some running room. And he's going to go. He throws the tackler off.
He throw him off. Wow. Yeah, you're right, Benny. He is he's a man.
Yeah. 22-yard carry for Bell. He could be at 100 before the end of the half. Yeah, he got hit and stood up, but didn't go down.
No. And he, like I said, he gets, by his 3rd step, he's just about going full steam.
Well, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds earlier, so it's going to be a gain of about 18. First and 10 for Sussex Central, again in Laurel territory for the 3rd time tonight. And it's going to be, this time, Harmon. Man, nice job with Sturgis catching the helmet as it pops off.
Oh, okay.
I think the helmet fell off there.
Now somebody pushed. Yep, I saw it. Ay. That's going to cost. And again, no need.
Right, 2-yard carry or gain for Harmon.
Yeah, that's going to.
Both ways.
Oh, he gave both ways. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to give him a gain of, looks like maybe 3 on the play. My old nemesis, the down mark holder guy. Gets me every year, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So a dead ball foul. Hit them both ways. Gain of 3. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Chavez under center. This time hands off to Sturgis. Sturgis could not cut the corner. I know Boehner was in on that one, and somebody else to see who comes off the bottom of that pile.
You just get up.
Is that Shakai Parker? Yep, that's Parker, the safety. So bringing some pressure. You might see the Knights throw that little out pattern again. 3rd and 7. has a man open, incomplete. I wonder if they're tuned into my headset here. Throwing the pass play right. I said, let's see if they go that little out again. One guy I'm surprised they don't, and maybe it's because of the way Laurel's lined up, is Rodriguez Costa over the middle. Yeah, he's a big kid, big target. But they may be having to keep him in the block because Laurel's bringing so many people.
They've hit a curl on the sidelines and they've hit a drag so far.
4th and 7. The Knights are going to go for it. Let's see which way this one goes. Not quite sure if Walls got in the neutral zone. And it's going to be on the defense. I thought he could have possibly gotten into the neutral zone there. That's going to make it a 4th and about 3.
Belly left. Comes a bigger back. Chester Furmanek.
Yeah, back up fullback. Probably in the block. Yeah, they got him at double tights. Sturgis out of the wishbone. And he's going to be close to the first down. Let's see where they mark it. The far side judge was creeping in.
Had 44 on the stop for Laurel, and that is Kaimani Roberts.
We're going to discuss it. So if they bring the chains out. So they're going to bring the chains out. And our sideline camera has a close-up view here. And they're going to be short by like a credit card.
Yeah.
So turnover on downs.
I've seen officials, they actually get a card out.
Yeah. There wasn't a whole lot there, but it was enough to give Laurel the football with 5:07 to play here in the first half.
That was a big stop for Laurel. Really was. Still keeps them one touchdown.
Folks, you're watching Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. You're only all free access in the area. The only free live stream action. You get it all. You get it all for free. Ball on the turf, and he is just going to wisely fall on those walls. Going to be a loss of about 10 on the play. So second and 17 for Laurel. 4:30 to play here and counting in the second quarter.
They have enough time, just got to get something together.
And we haven't seen Laurel throw the ball yet tonight. And there they do. They release, and that's going to be either Niblett on the catch. Yes, Niblett with the reception. 3rd and 12. Gain of about 4 on the play. Laurel breaks huddle, 3rd and 12. 3:40 and counting to play here in the first half. Our opening kickoff of the season here on Delaware Live. Short drop back for Shockley. Tucks it and runs. Perez in on the tackle. He's going to get some positive yardage out of it. And he's going to pick up about 3. So 3rd and 10, 4th and 10. I imagine Tate Walls will come on for the kick.
Three minutes.
Put that in Copes as their long snapper there, the defensive end. Back deep for Sussex Central. See if we can get a number. I think that's Sturgis. No, it's Harmon. Gets it off. Floater. Harmon takes it at about his 31-yard line. And is going to step out of bounds right about the 48 wisely because there was nowhere to go.
All right.
So 1st and 10 for Sussex Central. I think here they want to punch one more in. Maybe get a comfortable lead before we get the cramp season come in here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah. You know what else? They're getting close to that punt.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Really, they're really pressuring. So see what 3 minutes. Well, no, actually we're down 2:40.
2:42. Ball at their own 47-yard line. First and 10 for Sussex Central. Chavez goes under center. Toss to Bell. And he's going to pick up about maybe 6 or 7 on the carry.
Look like Parker on the stop. 7. I have him at 5 already.
Sleaze Annam leads Episcopal 7-0. Cape up over Red Lion 14-0.
And Laurel was not set. They were not ready.
First down for the Golden Knights. Bell again on the carry. Chavez drops back, looks has a man open in the flats. That's Johnson again. And he's going to pick up about 15 on the play. Chavez having a really good passing game here.
Yeah. Parker in on that stop. Outside backers and corners are getting a lot of stops because they're running from the tackle out.
This time Sturgis on the sweep. And Coach Wells is going to call a timeout. Pickup of 9 on the play for Sturgis. While we have a chance, let's talk about our newest sponsor. Precise Touch is a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. They are dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with them and experience the unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can learn more about them on Facebook at A Precise Touch. I want to thank them for sponsoring this year. Sammer and Sam, the former kicker at Sussex Central. They sponsor our kicks. So here we go, 2nd and 1 for the Golden Knights.
Yep. On the left, the belly.
Is Bell again from the 15, touchdown. 2nd of the game.
Yeah, they are just crushing that side with the ISO.
So this extra point brought to you by A Precise Touch. We just spoke about them. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the halftime stats. I can't exactly say they're going to be as good as Dave Marvel's because it's tough to run a mouse and a pen with the same hand all game. But I'm getting it done. I don't think he knows how much we miss him when he's not here.
Good man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Been with us for, oh my goodness, I think since almost when I started.
Blocked.
And that one is blocked. So Laurel returns the favor and blocks the extra point. That was brought to you by A Precise Touch. So we'll take a quick commercial timeout. Your score, Sussex Central 20, Laurel 8 with 1:16 to play here in the first half.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3
For over
locations,
15
all
years, our
conveniently
company has
located
been
on
building
Route 1
homes
in
in
Lewis,
Sussex County.
Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis.
And welcome back. Here in Schallenberger Field and along the campus of Laurel High School. John Wells, 32 years at Sussex Central, well over 200 wins.
That's quite an achievement for a high school coach. It really is.
And Joey Jones, head coach of Laurel. There it is, face mask on the return. So that kickoff brought to you by A Precise Touch. And Laurel will take over. They're going to attack on 15. Minute 10 to play here in the first half. I was watching the pregame. Shockley can put it downfield. I just, with the pressures of Central all defense, I don't know if he'll get a chance.
Well, on the other side of the 50 now, they have enough time to work. They'll be using the sideline probably.
They have, I think they have all their timeouts. No, they have two timeouts. 1st and 10 for Laurel. Ball just across the 50. Drops back, looks downfield. Has a man breaking open.
Oh,
that is Burton. What a catch. And a touchdown.
You called that. You said he could bring it.
Shockley to Burton. And Burton had to reach back to get that ball, Jim. What a I think we're going to see that in the top 10 next week.
Yeah, that was a heck of a ball.
.48-yard pass. Two for two tonight and a touchdown on the kick. This kick brought to you by A Precise Touch. And it's Tate Walls on the snap. Falls to the ground. So little trouble in the kicking game for both teams tonight. Not such a precise touch tonight for both teams in the kicking game.
Very good.
So we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Your score, Sussex Central 20, Laurel 8.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
And welcome back to Laurel. Jim, I'm still excited about that catch by Khalid Burton and the throw by Shockley. Just on a rope down the middle of the field, and the athleticism of Burton. And what was maybe a 3-step drop? He just stepped back and let her rip. He was, I'd say, right before it happened, I said in the pregame, he was launching it down the field. He's got a good arm. So Laurel will kick it away. Kick brought to you by a Precise Touch. Tate Walls to kick it away. Missed all last season with a torn ACL. He's going to kick this one high. Going to be taking about the 25-yard line and carry it out for about 8 yards. 1st and 10 for Sussex Central. 56 seconds to play in the first half. A little bit of fog looks like maybe starting to set in here, Jim.
I thought it was my cataracts.
Nah, a little hazy. That nice, clear camera shot doesn't give it its justice.
I had Parker 7 on the special teams.
On the camera tonight, Donald Flowers and Owen Smith, new to the 302 team here. Next week, you'll see more of Owen Smith. He's going to be our sideline reporter this season. Look forward to that feature.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Very nice.
Played at Cape and Lopin. Came highly recommended by J.D. Mull. There's going to be a sack. Anyways, Owen getting his minor in sports journalism. Loss of 5 on the play.
Great experience for him.
Plus, he gets to hang around cool guys like us.
Yeah, we're up till 9:30.
Right.
Maybe.
2nd and 15 for the Golden Knights. Under 20 to play here in the first half. Chavez drops back again, looks downfield, has a man open in and out of the hands of number 9, Jabari Herring. Laurel substituting another defensive back. Let's see if we're going to play a little deeper, like a little nickel or something.
Yeah. 10 seconds.
Slaves Anthem leads Episcopal 14-0. Middletown over Red Bank 9-7. And the Delaware Blue Hens lead Bryant 21-9 in some NCAA action. Chavez pulls it out late and is going to pick up about 8 on the play and step out of bounds. Those out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Surf Bagel. Locations in Midway, Lewis, Milford, and now Fenwick Island. I had to not take my season tickets tonight because it's more important to be here tonight, Jim.
Yes.
And I didn't know much about Bryant football, so. And Laurel's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one with him, folks. Your score with 4 seconds to play here in the first half. Sussex Central 20, Laurel 14.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like Active Pest Solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather.
And welcome back to Laurel. 4 seconds to go here in the first half. for a running game on an hour. It's been a long first half, Jim.
Yes, and we joked earlier that with both of them
Be home
running
now.
it, we'd be home.
So, 4th down for the Golden Knights. Bell's going to run it. He's got some running room, and he's going to go out of bounds.
Boy, he is tough.
After about a 16-yard gain. So that's the half. Your score at the half. Sussex Central 20, Laurel 14. We'll be back after these commercial timeouts.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all the seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. We're at Schallenberger Field here at the campus of Laurel High School, and it's time for our halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day. A planner for student athletes. They have multiple things for students, and this was put together by Dan Rigby, former wrestling coach and at both Milford and Caesar Rodney. Just moved, I believe, from gym teacher to some sort of administrative position in the district. But he developed this, and you can find this on Facebook too. You can find Win the Day Athlete Planner. So let's go over the halftime stats. The Golden Knights, 197 total yards, rushing 163, passing 34, and no turnovers. For Laurel, 51 total yards, -1 rushing, 52 passing, and 1 turnover. We'll talk about the big guy of the game so far has been Malik Bell, 16 carries, 130 yards, Jim.
He had a heck of a half, and as we commented, he gets into his lean by the third step, and he's moving. You better have a solid shot at him, because if not, he'll just shrug you off.
Yeah, you better tackle him.
He looks very good.
You better tackle him below the waist,
Yep.
too. Let's talk about the quarterbacks. Both quarterbacks having an impressive game for 2 running teams. Bradley Chavez from Sussex Central, 3 of 6 for 34 yards. And then Kobe Shockley, 2 for 2 for 52 yards and a touchdown, and that 48-yarder to Burton was just a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see that again, because he just ran by some people, and the ball was on the mark.
As he was reaching back for it. Yeah. So those are your halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day, Student Athlete Planner. Look him up on Facebook. And thank you, Dan Rigby, for your support of Delaware High School football. He's also going to sponsor some wrestling. He's also one of my wrestling announcers.
He's been around it a long time.
He has. And, of course, the Rigby name synonymous with wrestling in the state of Delaware. So a little bit of rain starting to come down. We sent Owen a couple towels. because the wind is blowing right at us.
And you're right. It's almost a mist, a light fog coming in.
I want to thank some of our sponsors here for the season. Barkley Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, Jawan Johnson State Farm, Active Pest Solution, Louis Pizza, Soto Concepts, Arena's Deli, Surf Bagel, Dover Federal Credit Union, and A Precise Touch. We'll be hearing more about Active Pest Solution and Louis Pizza coming up here at the end of the game, where we'll select a pest of the game sponsored by Active Pest Solution, and then also a player of the game brought to you by Louis Pizza.
That could be an easy one.
Yeah.
If it keeps going that way.
Right.
But, Laurel found a way. They found a way to score, and they're hanging in there.
This rain wasn't supposed to come in until about 10 o'clock, so made an early arrival. So we'll do our best to keep the camera clear for you. Yeah, not a whole lot you can do about the rain on the camera when it's blowing 90 degrees right at it.
No.
Hopefully it'll just keep this little mist or change wind directions. I'm going to put an order in for changing wind directions.
Changing wind.
Next week we'll be a little further east at Sussex Central when the Middletown Cavaliers come to town. Not a team Central's had not a lot of luck with. We got to see them have some luck with them back in 2020 when Sussex Central pulled the upset and won the state title. That was COVID year.
Middletown traditionally has been very, very solid program.
Some out-of-town scores on our Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. Salesianum leads Episcopal 14-7. Last we had was Middletown still over Red Bank in New Jersey 9-7. And the Delaware Blue Hens over Bryant 21-9. Cape and Lopin over Red Lion 14-0. And Odessa 7, Lake Forest 0.
Last night, checked, Woodbridge had been up also pretty.
Yeah, they're looking like they're ready for heading to the run clock there.
Well, there it is.
So the half has ended. We'll try to get some more updates for you. Superintendent Sean Larimore passing through. Attends every game, sits in the press box. He left his bell in here, though. He doesn't have his bell tonight, so everybody use his cowbell. So the Sussex Central Golden Knights will kick off to start the second half. This kick brought to you by A Precise Touch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And here we go. Second half is underway. Picked up at about the 30-yard line by Walls. Big hit by 21. They're going to call face mask there. I thought he was up around the collar, but
Also had coming in for Sussex Central, Austin Wilkerson on the stop.
Score in. Caesar Rodney 7, William Penn 0.
Wow.
The Riders looking to get on the winning track to start the season. They've had some rough seasons. So 1st and 10 for Laurel. They cross midfield at about the Sussex Central 48. Niblick goes in motion, fakes the speed sweep. Hand off to Laughlin. He's going to pick up about 1.
9 on the tackle, Jabari Herring.
Second and 9.
I'm sorry, man.
Go ahead.
It looked like they had an end. I did not see a split end on this side. They may have tried to, like an end over, an unbalanced look. I could not see this because they've been in a double slot all of the evening. Yeah,
2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Now we're going to get whistles on the play. And illegal procedure on Laurel, so that's going to move it back. Going to be a 2nd and 14. Week 0, Jim. Week 0. You got to get all these things out.
All that's what it is. Yep.
Second and 14 for the Bulldogs. All moves back to their side of the field at their own 48-yard line.
Well, they have an end here. Okay.
Double wing. Motion comes to the near side. Shockley drops back, looks under some pressure, rolls to the right, tucks it and runs. He's running for the first down. He's going to be close as he steps out of bounds.
Very quick.
Looks like he's going to be about 2 yards short, so a gain of 12 on the play for Shockley.
Yeah, they're going to tight end wing down here and a slot up top. They're moving the ball.
Right. 20-14 is your score.
Yep. 2 down territory.
Going to be a 3rd and 2. Shockley comes to the sideline, gets the play from head coach Joey Jones. Jones in his 6th season has won 2 district and 2 state titles for the Laurel Bulldogs.
Three backs in the backfield.
Yeah.
Good call. Power series using the backs.
Shockley picks up about 7 on the play. First down, Laurel.
I apologize. I could not see who made that tackle between the fog and the rain and the pile.
First down for Laurel, ball inside the 35, and we have whistles again as they get the chains adjusted. Same formation, 3 backs up to the right side.
Same play.
Is going to follow. And there's going to be a flag on the play. And it's going to be holding against Laurel. So again, shooting themselves in the foot, Jim.
Yep.
Yeah, they found something that'll work. They'll lead with the 3 backs. Off-tackle power play. And a quick quarterback.
So that's going to bring up a 1st and 20.
Yeah, that really hurt. That did.
1st and 20 for the Bulldogs. Same formation. This time they bring those blockers over to the left side, and he's just going to run out of real estate, gain of about 2 on the play.
Pucci on the tackle, number 23.
Jim, we got to change the wind direction. I told you I'd order it. Football gods listen sometimes.
Yeah.
So 2nd and about, call it 16 here. I want to thank our cameramen, Owen Smith and Donald Flowers, sticking it out in the rain. A little bit of a drizzle, but a mist. Of course it did. I didn't bring the rain stuff. I looked at the forecast, said no rain. Shockley drops back off the shotgun. He's hit hard.
Oh, and he caught it. What
Another
a grab. Burton, wow.
Wow.
And the quarterback stood in there.
Took the hit.
And took the hit. Not many will do that. Uzziah Johnson shaking up on the play. He's going to have to leave for 1.
Triple I, the old Maryland triple I.
There it is. You're right, the Maryland triple I.
Going to be Tate Walls. There's a flag on the play. That's in the holding area.
Ay. That's a shame because they have found something now.
Right.
With pulling another back in from the slot, leading up through with the backs.
Tate Wall was having a pretty good game of his own on the other side of the ball.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing the things that they've had happen in this drive, and they're knocking on the door.
Right. So another holding penalty against Laurel. That's 25 yards and penalties so far here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to bring up a 1st and about, looks like maybe a 15. Maybe 16.
Not quite sure. Okay, we're going.
1st and 16 for Laurel in the red zone. They trail 20-14. It's going to be a counter with Walls, and he is just Sussex Central sniffed it out. They figured something out. Loss on the play.
Pucci again on the stop, number 23.
Loss of about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and long, 2nd and
if
20-something.
If you can afford to, I mean, I think the quarterback's impressive running the ball behind the backs. He's quick.
All right. 2nd and 20 here for the Laurel Bulldogs.
They're bringing people.
Yes, they are. And looking for Burton again. This one falls incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 20.
Great pressure that time.
So 3rd and 20 here for Laurel. They trail by 6. They're in Sussex Central territory, but the nice defense is kind of stiffening up right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if that linebacker could have timed that a little better, he may have been in on the quarterback. He had to take a little stutter step there in the hole.
That and the help of the penalties.
Right. There's a reverse. And that's going to be Walls down the sideline inside the 10.
Very well executed. Front side, and then bring the reverse. Very, very good call.
So he gets 4th and 5 for Laurel. Picks up about 15 on the play. I don't know if they have used Walls for kickoffs and extra points. I'm not sure he has the experience and leg for a field goal.
For a field goal.
So 4th and 5.
Double tight.
And the Maryland eye.
Maryland eye. He has a hole.
He's going to get the first down.
Yeah, they're down deep.
So pickup of about 6.
1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Laurel Bulldogs. Knocking on the door, looking to take it, at least tie it up.
I'm impressed because of all the bumps in the road in this drive, and they've continued.
And this time doesn't get in. Second and goal.
I'm calling the quarterback this time.
Yeah.
You need those blockers against that defense.
Nope. It's going to be Walls again. He's got it. He's got the touchdown.
No penalty flags. Very nice drive.
It's a 1-yard run for Tate Walls. And Laurel's tied it up. Tate Walls on the kick. Both teams struggling in the kicking game. This kick brought the extra point brought to you by A Precise Touch.
Now what?
A flag on the play. Right, yeah. So illegal procedure on Laurel. That's going to push them back 5. 30 yards and penalties here in the third quarter. Half the quarter gone, and they've had the only score so far. So we're going to see if this turns into a field goal now. Good snap, holds down, kicks, it's blocked. So again, trouble in the kicking game.
Yes.
For both teams. Folks, your score with 5:19 to play here in the third quarter. All knotted up at 20-20. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon! The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware.
And welcome back. 20-20 here, our Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. Caesar Rodney 7, William Penn 0 is the latest update we've had. Odessa 14, Lake Forest making it closer, 14-12. And Red Lion scores is now 14-6, Cape Henlopen. This kick brought to you by A Precise Touch. All tied up. Central hasn't touched the ball yet this half.
Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't realize that I should have, but they haven't touched the ball.
So 5:19 to play here in the third. Tied up at 20-20. Laurel with the loss of two of their running backs, and that ball is going to be taken out about the 32. Has some running room. That's number 12, and Nazir Jones gets it out to midfield where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at the 50. Again, let's talk about our kickoff sponsor. A Precise Touch is a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their experience in the new home construction, remodeling, and additions. They are dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with them and experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can find them on Facebook at A Precise Touch. 1st and 10 here for Sussex Central. Toss to Bell, and Bell's going to drag a defender and pick up about 2. I'll call it 3. 2nd and 7. Second down and 7. The Knights break the huddle. And that's going to be Bell again on the belly. Somebody pulled him back. I think that was our heavyweight conference champion, Joseph Baynard. Pick up a 2 on the play.
Yeah, they jammed that.
Not only is Baynard a 2-time conference champ, 2-time state place winner too.
Wow.
Still got 2 seasons to go.
Holy heck, 2 to go.
Mm-hmm. Approaching 4 minutes play here in the third, and now Sussex Central starting that longer huddle now, Jim. Starting to burn up the time with the yards. This is what they do, ground and pound with that wing tee. So 3rd and 5. And it's going to be Sturgis, who's wrapped up in the background. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage for no yards on the carry.
Who made that stop?
You know what we haven't seen from Central so far is that counter and that counter crisscross.
Right. Right.
That's usually their 3rd down play, 3rd and long normally. So they're going to go for it as Firmacek checks into the game at tight end, number 44. Firmanek, excuse me. Chavez brings the play in from head coach John Wells. 4th and give him a yard on the play. 4th and 4 for Sussex Central. They went for it on 4th down earlier, did not get it. Wishbone formation, whistles on the play. John Wells is going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with him with our score at 20-20. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries.
And welcome back to Laurel. 4th and 4 for the Golden Knights at the Laurel 44-yard line. A lot of fours in there. John Wells taking the time out here. There's the whistles to get the coaches out.
They're still going.
So here we go, 4th and 4. Toss to Bell. Bell's got the first down, knocks a runner down, carries another one with him.
Now what?
And a late flag after a pickup of about 14.
Parker, number 7 with the stop. He just threw 2 kids off of him.
Face mask. So they're going to add 15. What a penalty-riddled quarter here for Laurel.
Yeah, you eliminate the penalties, they're playing a heck of a game.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to move the ball down to about the 15, 16-yard line. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at the Laurel 16. It's going to be Sturgis left side. So no gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, one of the things Laurel has to do when you're going against a wing tee, you need to read the hands of the guards.
Right.
Wait on the hand, they're coming forward, sitting back, they're pulling or pass.
It's going to be Bell up the middle, straight dive. And he takes some people with him, picks up about 7 on the play. It's going to take him down to about the 9-yard line.
Get some other people coming.
3rd down and 3 for the Golden Knights. Ball at the 10. This time it's going to be Will Harmon, and he finds his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sussex Central, so they answer.
They did. That was a good drive.
So the Golden Knights go up 26-20, and whistles my injury on the play, 3rd quarter. So let's hope that's just what it is, cramp.
You call it.
Yep, doing the old toe flex.
And he was ready to get up, and she put him down. It used to drive me nuts when
number
they'd have
66, Luke Lloyd.
They'd have a cramp, and they'd be sitting there for 5 minutes. And you're like, drag them off.
Yeah, they may be more painful than a broken leg.
They hurt. Yeah, he wants to go back in.
Yeah,
he's looking to go back in.
They hurt worse at 3 in the morning after a football
Yes,
game.
they do.
So this kick brought to you by a Precise Touch. And
he's a big boy. He's only a 10th grader, Luke Lloyd.
Laurel down linemen, they're all standing up, looking to block. Snap a little high, but this gets it down. The kick is up. And it's good. That was Eli Pusey on the hold. So he brought that ball down, got it on the block, and ran wet, rainy weather. So the Sussex Central Golden Knights go up 27-20. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice.
And welcome back. 27-20 is your score. Minute 21 to play here in the third quarter. I talked to John Wells on Wednesday, and he expected a dogfight out of this Laurel team. He said they can play defense. This kick brought to you by a Precise Touch. And kicks it deep.
Nice kick.
Goes back and gets it at about the 10. Cuts back to the middle and initially hit by number 17, Devin Jackson. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Laurel Bulldogs.
No need to panic yet.
No. Not with the last drive they had.
No. They're still right there.
Minute 13 to go, 1st and 10 for the Laurel Bulldogs. That's going to be Walls with the head of steam. And he's going to pick up about a yard.
Jones in there, 12.
Second and 8 for give me a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 here for Laurel. At their own 35-yard line. Motion comes to the near side. And going to be handed off to Laughlin. Wrapped up right away. Victor Perez on the tackle. Loss of about 4 on the play.
Yeah, they're getting off the ball up front.
Third and 11 coming up for the Dogs. We'll see if, well, that's the end of the third quarter. Your score at the end of 3, Sussex Central 27, Laurel 20. We'll be back after these commercial timeouts.
We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable.
60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations, Dover.
And welcome back. Fourth quarter action coming up. Laurel trails by 7. Last time they had the ball, they took it downfield and scored. Shockley in the shotgun. High snap, and he brings it down, looks to his right, puts the ball up, and just falls safely, harmlessly to the earth. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Coming up at the post game, we'll have the Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game and the Louis Pizza Player of the Game. You'll be able to see their photos up on Twitter.
Giant splits.
Oh, high snap, gets
Whoa.
it down. That one may have got touched, but there's a flag back there, Jim. There's a flag in the backfield. I thought they may have got a piece of it.
He's holding him up.
Illegal procedure, Laurel. I was going to say, I thought he may have got a piece of that. That ball took an awkward spin off his foot. I know he was in a hurry to get it off. I haven't checked. What are they snapping at? Are they snapping at 15 or short? Because Central's been really getting in on those punts.
Yeah. They're doing the uncovered up front. They have the wide splits. What just? Okay. They declined it. They must have declined it. Ben.
Yeah, they don't want them to re-kick. And then they're going to start out their own 36 as it is.
Yeah, that's when you do the wide split up front on the punt protection, you need to have some behemoths as the up backs because they get a 3 to 4 yard run at you. I know I prayed every time my son was on the field at Pitt because that was his job.
Right. 1st and 10 for Sussex Central. 11:44 to play in the game. They lead by 7. It's going to be Harmon with the sweep off the right, the buck sweep, and he's going to get the first down. Plus.
Nice run.
Pick up of about 8. His first carry of the second half.
I have Khalid Burton on the stop, number 11. Yeah, they hit that on the buck sweep pretty good. They really did. He planted and turned it up. There they go again.
It's another about 18-yard run for Harmon.
Same. Burton again on the stop. They're giving Bell a break.
Yeah, he deserves it. 130 in the first half. Wind's starting to pick up. And now Bell gets the ball, and he's going to carry it for about 7. Even with the slimming down, he still had. Oh, that might have been
a lot of power.
Actually, that was Sturgis on the carry, not Bell. They look a lot alike, and they were 6 and 5. Second and 3, ball at the, looks to be about the 22-yard line. There's a toss to Bell, and he's got the first down and more. And somebody picked him up and carried it out of bounds. That was Tate Walls. So he takes it down to about the 12 for a 10-yard carry.
That was, they moved the split end in with the slot, and he went out and cracked.
and it opened really fast for him. A heck of a block from the outside.
Ball sits on the 10-yard line. Or on the 11, we'll call it. So 1st and 10, they can get a first down. Full house backfield.
Full house.
And that's going to be Harmon. Positive carry on the game, or in the play. 3-yard gain by him. Second and 7 for the Golden Knights, looking to go up 2 scores. Yeah, this is what they do to you. They're just a late in the game, grind it out type of team. And they're going to say Sturgis down to the 1. So pickup of about 6. First down for the Golden Knights. So first and goal from the 1.
And like you pointed out earlier, they are spreading the ball around.
And it's going to be a quarterback sneak.
Touchdown.
Touchdown for Chavez. And the Golden Knights get that 2-score lead with the 1-yard run. $33-20. Here's your score. Extra point brought to you by A Precise Touch. Home builder in the Lewis, Delaware area. Look them up on Facebook, A Precise Touch. Well, he nailed that one.
Yep.
Extra points good. Your score, Sussex Central 34, Laurel 20. We'll be back after this commercial timeout. Welcome back to Laurel High School, where the Golden Knights of Sussex Central lead 34-20. Folks, this weekend on Sunday usually drops. You can watch or listen to the Delaware Football High School Football Podcast with Marty Sheehan and John Busby. This will probably be one of the games they recap. We kind of work hand in hand with them. And very interesting. They break down the games. They break down high school football. They're the only people in Delaware that do it. The Delaware High School Football Podcast. Check them out on wherever you get your podcast.
Heck of a kick.
Yeah, kick that right through. Again, John Busby and Marty Sheehan. Check them out this weekend. I look forward to noon every Sunday to hear their take on what went on this weekend. They'll recap a bunch of games around the state and give you a preview of next week. Next week for us, we're going to see these same Sussex Central Golden Knights when they take on the Middletown Cavaliers. They return to the Castle.
Why is it called the Castle?
Golden Knights.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I never asked it all these years. Yeah. I didn't know if there was a building that resembled.
They're the Golden Knights, so they play at the Castle.
You've given me a lot of good local information over the years.
There we go. 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Laurel Bulldogs. And they go double slots. We don't see much out of them. Ball on the ground. Shockley has to fall on it. It's okay, Jim. We let you Pennsylvanians know how we get things done around here. Loss of 4 on the play.
What was it? The Delmar. What do you always say one for that too?
Town too big for one state. That's their motto.
Yep, I saw it.
What's the motto? Nothing's the motto. 2nd down and 14 for Laurel at their own 16. Shockley on the carry. Oh, comes up and makes the play. Number 9, Herring. That name we're starting to call a lot.
Yep. Nice one-on-one tackle.
Holds him to maybe a gain of 1 on the play for Shockley. Third and 13 for the Laurel Bulldogs. Shockley in the shotgun. 2-by-2 on the edges. Laughlin to his right. Sussex Central bringing the blitz. Looks downfield. And there's out of bounds. Incomplete. And took out a coach.
Took out a coach.
It's going to be 4th and 13, so Laurel had to bring on the punt team. And back to punt is Tate Walls. Back to receive is Harmon. He is dangerous.
Again, now there are those splits. You get a running start.
And he's able to get it off. Takes a Laurel bounce. And it's going to be down by number 11, Khalid Burton. Sussex Central takes over 1st and 10. I'll tell you one thing, this game has provided some highlights tonight, Jim. And Khalid Burton, one of them, that's what brings it to mind. Just the 2 catches he made tonight.
Yep. Absolutely impressive.
So the ball on the 50, or excuse me, the 40. I was getting ready to call it the 53, my goodness. The 47, that's how late it's getting.
Opener. It's the opener.
Week 0, yeah. I just keep saying that, week 0.
I think they're just going to pound now.
7:03 to play. Harmon off the rail. Oh, hit by Baynard. He said hello.
Yeah.
That was a chest-to-chest, face-fast-to-face mass tackle.
He has had a good night.
Switches from defensive line to linebacker. You know, he's every bit of 250, 260. And he moves well. Left,
I didn't
right.
realize he was that heavy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Unless maybe he's slimmed down too, but he doesn't look it. He looks pretty big out there. 2nd and 11 for the Golden Knights. Chavez drops back, rolls out, and incomplete. Looking for Johnson again. It's his first attempt of the half.
Surprised they did that.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say.
I thought they'd want to keep the clock rolling.
Well, they've been going for it on 4th down, so if they can pick up 6 here, 5, 6 here, he'll go for it on 4th down again.
Good point, yeah. 4 downs, yeah. Good point.
Which is crazy because he's got a really good punter. But, you know, now they got the 2-score lead. 3rd down and 11 for the Golden Knights. And Chavez under pressure, escapes, throws downfield, has a man open as Johnson. And then a big hit by number 11, Burton. But what a play by Chavez.
Yeah, that was. He ducked underneath.
Do you think he's Mahomes? Picks up 8 on the play. Laughlin, I think, with his 4th catch of the night. And there we go, Jim. We got a fourth and about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, they're going, yeah.
And Laurel's going to jump in the neutral. No, they're going to say illegal procedure on Sussex Central. So Lake Forest takes the lead over Odessa 18-14. And Cape and Lopin leads Red Lion 20-6. Both those second half scores. So that takes it back to a 4th and 8. Johnson split wide to the right. Pusey on the wing here on the near side. Chavez rolls right, throws downfield, has Johnson breaking open.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown for Sussex Central, 45 yards.
Right on the mark.
So 2 running offensive. We found 2 quarterbacks that can sling the ball. And another catch by Johnson. (40-20). And this kick brought to you by a Precise Touch. Number 35, Rodney Escobar Gonzalez on the kick. Eli Pusey with the hold. Good snap, holds down, kicks up. And it's good. Sussex Central with the 41-20 lead. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Your score with 4:48 to play in the game. Sussex Central 41, Laurel 20.
Overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home.
This kick brought to you by Precise Touch. Kick went deep, and this is a weapon, Jim. When you can do that, that's a weapon.
That's impressive.
That was number 35, Rodney Escobar Gonzalez, the senior. Yeah, remember their first score was a kick return. So now they're putting it through the end zone, making them go 80 yards.
It is quite a weapon when you can just keep the ball away.
Red Lion gets on the board again, 20-13. They're closing the gap on the Vikings of Cape and Lopin. Cape and Lopin looking to return to the 3A championship game. 1st and 10 for Laurel here, 4:48 to play, 4th quarter. They trail by 3 scores. Shockley goes back under center, and it's going to be a handoff to, not sure who that is. It's going to be close to a first down.
Look like Wilkerson, 11 on the stop.
Number 28 on the carry, Alfrazier Cannon, freshman. He gets the first down. So it looks like Coach Jones starting to get some younger players on the field here, down with 3 touchdowns with under 4 minutes to play. And that one just sniffed out by the Knights. Perez again, another name we've been talking about. He's excited.
He's looking to clap.
Loss of 1 on the play.
My high school coach would have drugged me out by my throat if I did that. We could have emotion to each other.
Right.
But not to the sideline or the crowd. It's okay. It didn't hurt anything.
2nd and 11. Hey, sometimes you got to let people know you're here. Off to the right side. That's number 20 on the carry, Ashton Ayers Lucas. Or no, cruising 28, Fraser Cannon. Picked up about 6 on the play. Third and call it 6 here for Laurel. I think Joey Jones probably wants to run this clock out and say, hey, let's get out of here. We almost
learn from it.
We're almost there.
Yep.
We're in this game in the 4th quarter.
They're going to have a good year.
Mm-hmm. They'll head to Brandywine or host Brandywine next week for the Battle of the Bone.
The Battle of the Bone.
The Bulldogs versus the Bulldogs.
Oh, okay. That's for Davis Watson. He had a couple in a row here now. Hey, you get in there, you show them what you can do.
4th and about 6. No gain on the play. Sussex Central starting to put some clean uniforms on the field.
Coming up on 2 minutes.
Oh, under some pressure, but Shockley pulls it out, and he's got the first down and steps out of bounds. Nice run by Shockley. Picks up about 12 on the play. Minute 36 to play here. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. It's a good thing Shockley pulled that ball because number 11, Austin Wilkerson, was right in there.
He was coming, yeah.
And that's number 4 on the carry, Zion Bryant. And he gets negative yards, -1.
Brandon Moore on the tackle, 25.
So loss of 2 on the play. Folks, we're going to have a short post-game show because I want to get my cameraman out of the ring. But we'll have them for you. We'll have the Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game and the Louis Pizza Player of the Game. Under a minute to go here. Probably one more play for Laurel. And it's going to be a toss to number 20, Ashton Ayers Lucas. Oh, he reverses field, picks up about 4. He met by number 4, Teray Jones. Makes it 3rd and 7. As we go under 10 seconds here to play in the game. They do get the play off. And Jones rides him out of bounds after about a 15-yard gain. So, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back with our post-game show. Your final score here, the Sussex Central Golden Knights win it 41-20. We'll be right back.
Federal on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations, Dover Federal on 60.
Well, Jim, the answer on the field, that means it's time for the Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game. Who do you got?
I have Rodney Escobar Gonzalez. Made all the extra points except one which was blocked. But I cannot remember a high school game where two balls
Right. I
on
saw a
kickoff
couple last year, but
went
you're right.
through the end zone. And this early in the year, that's impressive. So our pick is Pest of the Game.
And that brings up our Louis Pizza Player of the Game. Your Louis Pizza Player of the Game, Malik Bell. No doubt about it. The fullback, all-state fullback last year. He just did it all tonight for Sussex Central, and he did it when they needed it there, in crucial parts of the game.
Outstanding power and speed, the deadly combination. He was very good, just shucking people off of him with his shoulder.
And that brings us to our post-game stat of the night, brought to you by Win the Day, student-athlete planner. And it's going to be Malik Bell's 22 carries for 168 yards tonight. And that's our post-game stat brought to you by Win the Day. Dan Rigby, the creator of Win the Day. You can find his information on Facebook. We'll get more information in the coming weeks, but it's just an outstanding tool for high school kids to use. So next week, let's talk about next week, Jim. We're going to be east of here. We're going to go to see Sussex Central Golden Knights in action when they host the number 2 ranked Middletown Cavaliers in their home opener at the Castle. Pre-game show at 6:35, kickoff at 7. Saturday football, Jim. Favorite day of the year.
Oh, some beauties.
Yeah, so we got the University of Delaware. They're playing tonight. They were winning last we heard. Delaware State at 0-1. Goes to Sacred Heart to play the Pioneers at 6 p.m. Delaware State, not a bad showing out in Hawaii.
Right.
With all the trouble they had just getting there.
Just getting there, yeah.
And then the big ones. Game day is going to be in College Station when number 7 Notre Dame takes on number 20 Texas A&M at 7:30. And then Clemson and Georgia, Clemson number 14, Georgia number 1 at noon. And then on Sunday, number 23 USC at number 13 LSU. That's a 7:30 kickoff. Jim, I think my game of the week, I think I like that 7:30 game between Notre Dame and Texas A&M.
Yeah. Especially difficult for Notre Dame to play at Texas A&M. I've been to 3 games there, and it's a pit. Those people cheer. They have cheer practice the night before the game.
Folks, that's a wrap for tonight's Downstate Game of the Week. For Donald Flowers and Owen Smith, Kristen Mitchell back in Lewis, and Jim Tack, I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. Your final score tonight, the Sussex Central Golden Knights 41, Laurel 20. Have a safe sports-filled weekend from all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.